Hello, this is a remake of Find Feebas, and no, I haven't found Feebas yet, so that means you guys will get proof that I didn't just look for it. And these days, I always start from up above. So hopefully we'll get lucky and find Feebas. Start with this patch here. I always search free Pokemon before I move on. That's one hook. Magikarp again. If I had to guess, I'd say I found like over 100 Magikarps today. Don't ask why. Oh yeah, and just so to get at this, so people will stop asking me, because it really is ticking me off. I don't use the trendy phrase, and you don't need to use it. All I think you need to do is talk to that man that's down below in that area where he's got a feebas, and then the patches shall appear. The trendy phase, that's only used in order to to change the patches into different areas. That's what can bother you up sometimes. In either case, I've found my third Pokemon, Magikarp again. That was that patch, and now this one. So in either case, please stop asking me about the trendy phase. I don't use it, and I never will, because I do not see the point. Because in either case, all 6 patches of where the feebas are always here no matter what. The trendy phase, I reckon, is useless. Unless you're convinced you can't find the patches. But then, that'd just be stupid. Yes, and as I said in my last one of feebas, use the old rod. I'll show you the register. So, just in case you can't hear me that well. Well, that's the second one in this patch, I believe. Use the old rod. I say use the old rod because it gives you only 3 Pokemon to appear. Well, that's if you're in the patch where Feebas is. Because the only Pokemon the old rod brings out in this area is Magikarp, Tentacool, and Feebas if you're in the Feebas square thing. That's why I say using the old rod is a lot easier. Use a super rod and you got like 5 Pokemon to come through, so you might be like at the Feebas patch, but you might just skip it. So I say use the old rod, because if you use anything stronger like a super rod, a good rod or a super rod, I guess you could say you can use that at your own risk. But if you think it's the best way, your choice. I say old rod is a lot faster and a lot easier. This might become a 2-part video. I'm not sure. In either case, I will continue until Feebas appears. Whoops, I clicked A again. I bite. Pokemon number 2. Let me guess, Magikarp? Oh, it'd be so cool if a golden Magikarp appeared. That would be so awesome. I've always wanted a red Gyarados. Even though I'm going through Crystal version on the VBA, Virtual Boy Advance, and I've got one on there, but that don't exactly count. Because you can't use them in Wi-Fi battles and all that, like from Diamond, Pearl, have them on Leaf Green and everything, migrate, blah blah blah. So, I don't really think that really matters. Well, that's Pokemon number 3 in this area. Now move on to the next patch, which is here. Musical. I hope you're liking my Leaf Green videos so far. Because, yes, it is hard training. And right now I'm going to train my Pokemon. Excuse me. I'm going to train all 4 of those Pokemon to level 25 before I verse Misty. And seeing I've got Geodude at level 23, that won't be very hard for him. Gyarados 22. Well, let's just say this. Besides the Geodude, everything else, Gyarados, Pikachu and Charmeleon, they're at level 22. As you've seen on my videos. One more Pokemon if I remember correctly. I think I'm wrong. Oh well, shouldn't be that mad. There's a Nido. A bite. Oh yeah, and as I said once before in my Leaf Green videos, I still reckon it'd be just wicked if a shiny appeared. Especially during this video. Oh, it'd be just wicked. Whoops, I clicked A again. Magikarp again, and it's red. Bumholes. Sorry about that. I'm on Emerald doing this, as usual. Yes, as you've noticed, I've nicknamed my Sceptile Grass Blade. Kind of like Leaf Blade, but I'd say Grass Blade because he's a grass type Pokemon. So you gotta admit, that name is cool. I went through the game with 3 Pokemon on this. Went through with Sceptile, Gardevoir, and Sableye, nicknamed all 3 of them. As you know, Sceptile's Grass Blade, Gardevoir I called it Psychic Guard, and, well, Sableye I called it Stitch. Don't ask why. I say, well, the very good reason why I did it is because of the way how it acts on the Battle Revolutions and XD and that. It acts like Stitch does if you've ever watched Lilo and Stitch. In either case, one more Pokemon to find in this one little patch. Ooh, it's a Tentacool. Alright then, let's try here. A bite. And what have we found? Let me guess, a Magikarp? Oh, it's a Tentacool. So, can someone please give me some, like, help me find, Latios or Latias? I've got Latios flying around somewhere, but no matter how hard I look, I can't find it. Magikarp. Please, I really need help with this. I'm trying to complete my deck and I've nearly done it as well, so I can get one of the Johto starters. And I think I'm running out of time. Oh god, I really need to find those Pokemon. Oh my god, it's a Feebas! There you go. See, that time I didn't go all the way to just to the patch because I didn't even know where it was. As you can see, I have not catched it. I haven't caught one before. This is the first one. Feebas is one of the Pokemon I'm missing. I can never seem to evolve them into a Milotic, even though I know how. Got Gates Beauty all the way up, so I don't know how to do that easy. I've tried using ones that increase only the beauty, but it don't seem to set rates to the max. So can someone please help me with that one as well? Well, there's Feebas all caught and found. And as said before, I didn't use the trendy phrase, so you don't need it. So please don't ax. In either case, my patch is right there. So this is where I can find Feebases all the time. I don't know about with Sweet Sense. Do I have one with Sweet Sense with me? Nah. In either case, my Feebas. Oh my god, it's a mild. How lucky can you get? That raises special attack by 10%. The only problem is I'm going to need to find a way to evolve it. Please give me help with that and help with finding Latios and Latias. Goodbye.